Hello, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Last session I was going at maximum speed, so I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit so I can keep better track of what's going on. I think it occurred to me overnight since I last played that it would be probably good I could start making like a permanent deep freeze food storage solution. So to do that I would want to use this thing here, a thermal regulator to cool down some air, some maybe, I don't know, cool down some hydrogen and make like a deep freeze that I could use for my food storage. Let's see, let me deconstruct some of these things here. I don't need this ladder, it does no purpose whatsoever. So while I'm waiting for this to become a vacuum, I might as well dig out some stuff here. Maybe I'll have a deep freeze, I'll have a food storage here, and then I'll move my cooks underneath it so they're right near the food storage. So let's oops, go through and make some inroads here. Let's dig it out. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I didn't quite dig at a good level. Or I didn't build this at the right where I wanted it. Let's go something like this. So let's see, I will have the freezing chamber here and maybe the cooking down there. Something like this. Okay, and this is all slightly lower priority than getting that main room up above finished. This room I want to get finished pretty quickly. The other thing that occurred to me is that my pips, where was I doing those pips? Here we go, the pips here, they finished this level. So let's start maybe putting more permanent wild growing plants down on this level here. So to do that, let's put a little temporary wall in here. I want to do the same kind of thing I did before where I'll do first this half and then this back half. Let's put a place for pips in here. I think I've got enough grub fruits and grubs and all those kind of critters down on this level. Oops, deconstruct this. Okay, I can speed it up a little bit at least. Alright, that came along well. And then let's go ahead and start priority 1 ladders, because I don't want them to actually build it. I just want to use it to block the pips from planting here until I'm ready. And I thought I saw a seed. Yeah, I've got to get rid of this waterweed seeds. Let's get rid of all the seeds on this level. All seeds must go, except for the grub fruits. Okay, we'll put some grub fruit seeds out here. Are they deconstructing this? No, let's get that deconstructed. Deconstruct these things. Alright, let's think about this here. We're vacuuming it out. Still got a lot of stuff in there. Micrograms, milligrams. Okay, so the top level's got a ways to go before it finishes emptying out of here. Oh, because it's getting blocked by the lower level. Yeah, well, that's fine. So let's think about what a proper food storage freezer would look like. I'm going to come down here with some pipes, ventilation pipes. Oh, I bet you I need a little more steel. Steel is only 250. Yeah, let's make 1 or 2 more steel. And to do that, looks like I'm out of lime. So let's go ahead and make some lime. I also would like some wolframite, probably, or some tungsten. I think that's really good at transferring heat. How much of that do I have? 50 only, so I'd need a little bit more of that. Let's go ahead and craft a little more tungsten. Maybe 4 more of those. And I also, as long as I'm doing this, I might as well use ceramic, which I have none of right now. So let's go ahead, some refinement, and make a decent amount of, let's, oops, why am I priority 1 yet? Oh, because I was building the ladders and I didn't want it to do other stuff. Okay, so here we'll put our pips. Cuddle pips are good, and regular pips are good. Let's make sure I'm building that at a high priority. And let's start just bringing the pips over. Grab you, you, you. Okay, that's a bunch of pips. Are there more pips I can see? Yep, there's a, oh, get there. Alright, let's round them all up. And bring them over. And I'll need seeds for them to plant as well. Circuit overloaded. Okay, I was afraid of this would be happening. What is going on with the circuit? Oh, I've got the crappy wire in there, which I can't access anymore because I started barricading it. Let's deconstruct that. And then I should be able to get in here. Once I get that wire fixed, then I'll seal it up once and for all. Oh, it looks like I'm draining this water pretty darn quick too. Next activity, oh, 4 cycles. So this is going to get active again very soon. I suppose I ought to get this prepared for when it becomes active again. Maybe I'll have a hydro sensor made of lead, some wiring, power wires. And we'll seal it in here and seal it in there. Then I'll have a nice chamber here to fill up with polluted water, which I'll be draining quickly and filling up this area. And this is, again, it's going to be my first. I'll always want to use for my oxygen preparation this renewable source of 30-degree polluted water always comes first. How are the pips doing? Oh, we've got this ready. So let's bring seeds here. Grapefruit seeds. And let's all of grapefruit seeds. Sweep them up. 197, that should be plenty. And I no longer want seeds or pip eggs over here. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with that one. So hopefully... Uh-oh, what's he planting? Oh, he got the wrong kind of seed. I saw it say waterweed seed. Okay, no waterweed seeds for you. Dig that up. And did we not vacuum these up? Let's... Okay, let's get all these other garbage seeds out of here. Right, waterweed seed, sweep it up priority 9. Sweet, priority 9. Alright, so what was I thinking we gotta do here? Is this a vacuum yet in here? Okay, so that's a vacuum. This is still vacuuming out a little bit at the top here. So I want to bring... I need my ceramics here. Let's make a bunch of it. Still might not be enough. I'm gonna bring it down here. Let's see what kind of layout I'm going to want. You know what? I don't need to run the ceramic all the way up to here. I could just run the cooling loop past it, and I make the, I think I went a little overboard here. I can leave this in here as a low priority. But I could even put the cooking. I'd maybe move the hospital over and put the cooking here or close. Maybe I'll cook at this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be my cooking level. I don't know why this is blocked off here yet. Maybe I was going to make additional bedrooms over here. I'm not sure what I was doing with this. But in any case, yeah, let's cancel all this. Sorry about this. False alarm. Well, these guys might be good to bring over down by the pips here as well. Might as well throw some of these little sweetles down there. Alright, wrangle these guys into shape. How are we doing? There's a seed. They just haven't planted yet. Okay. So, if I cook at this level here, move my cooking up to here, and make my food storage right above the cooking. Let's see how the food storage would look. Do I have enough? I don't have a lot of ceramic yet, so I'll have to wait for a little more ceramic to get done. Let's actually really prioritize this. Yeah, so I'm going to have a water... Oh, looks like we've got vacuum stored in here. So let's get rid of some of these things. Yeah, I'm just going to clean up all this. Don't need those things anymore. We've got our layer of water up there and a vacuum. Down here, is it pretty much ready to go? I guess I would like to sweep it all out. Let's check the plumbing. This plumbing is a circuit. This plumbing goes through, comes out. So if I make a cooling loop, what's going on with this? Oh, I don't need so much of this liquid. Oh, I did break the wire already, good. And then let's bring it back down. And use that to feed the plastic. Let's use that first. That can be a higher priority. Then ceiling collapse. I think that's what, yeah, that's okay. I wanted to do that, sort of. Let's get down here. Then I can have the wire come out. Are you stuck? Okay, let's cancel building. There you go. Dig the sand out. There you go, Ruby. And now you're stuck again. There's sandstone within reach. So let's get yourself a sandstone ladder to get out of there. Alright, let's check this out again. So this plumbing looks good. This plumbing is good. I sort of need to complete the circuit here. And maybe I will use a liquid reservoir over here. And I need to control how cold to let the water go from this aqua tuner. So let's get a... Let's check the temperature of the water. Where's my plumbing? With a thermosensor, liquid pipe thermosensor. Right here. And if the water is too cold, I don't want it to get too cold. So let's get some automation. Controlling this thing here. So that'll keep it from getting too cold. Looks like I still need to do some construction in there. Let's make this a priority job. I want to get that finished up here. Oh, I'm still constructing things at a low rate. Alright, just let me pretend I'm going to construct something out of ceramic, and I'll set it back to 5. So I want to get a setup where I am accessing maybe on the diagonals so I've got 2 little pockets here where I will have very cold food items. Is that right? From below? I think that is right. And I want to be able to ship and drop stuff off in these 2 little chambers. Let's get some conveyor chutes in here to drop off food. Alright, let's see what we got. Sure, more sweet legs. Can't, unless it slows down my processor too much. That should be fine. So we're going to make a little spot in here. I'm going to have little insulated pockets that'll be at a deep freeze. Maybe to encourage the coldness. Yeah, I'm not going to cover them up yet, but I'm going to have some cold... I'm going to cycle some super chilled air through there, or super chilled hydrogen. Okay, let's keep these guys in business. How are the pips doing? Okay, we're starting to get this stuff done. Let's cancel that. This is still not moving very fast. Only some people are capable of building it, and it looks like they're not. Their build is kind of low priority. I want to look at my operators, my mechatronic type operators, and they do have building a little bit. Let's lower down their operating. Yeah, let's lower down operating, make sure building is about the same. Other people can operate if they need to, I guess. But these people that are going to do the high-tech construction, like conveyor rails, yeah, that's like they're never going to get to that level 50. Let's crank it up even more. Getting massages. Let's wipe up this excess water. How are we doing at the very bottom? Okay, so this... Let's dig out a little bit just to let this oil level go down. Although I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4... It looks like one of them died. I had 6, now I'm down to 5. Probably got stuck drowning in here. Maybe if I get some more eggs, I might select some eggs. We haven't gotten my way into there yet. Right, no research focus. At some point I think I have to cut off the research since I don't have the materials. The high-tech stuff. Am I at that point? Yes, every research after this point looks like it requires data research, and I don't have a renewable way of getting there. I'm not into space type exploration yet, so I can kick off a little bit, perhaps, or maybe I just work my way down and micromanage it. I'm just gonna have a bunch of sort of incomplete stuff. Yeah, we're already at 99 rad bolts. Okay, I'm just gonna shut off the rad bolts until I'm prepared to get some more of that. Oh, that shuts off all my... Okay, I have to... If I shut off that, that unpowers everything. I only wanted to have a power supply to shut off the rad bolt generator. So let me think about if I can make a bypass. So if that controls that, you know what, let me perhaps go like that with the circuit and put the switch down here. How can I do this? Because I've got lots of radiation here. Alright, this might be a little bit backwards, but what if I come across here like that? That way I'll still have a switch for this rad bolt generator, so I'm not wasting all that energy, but I'll get this other stuff done. You know, I'll still have power to the rest of my base. Alright, pips, you got your stuff planted? Yeah, I should be able to make good progress with that. Kiln waiting for materials. Okay, pips. Yep, they're working fast here. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 pips down there. Let's wrangle some more. I guess some of them missed their spot. Maybe they got dropped before they could finish getting hauled over there. This wiring needs to get finished. And I'd like to empty everything out of here. Clean up every little bit you got. Oh, that's right. How is this area going here? That's fixed up, I think. Let's work on sealing this again. This is still 2 days away from getting done. I might have to prioritize that for a little while just to make sure I get it built in time. Well, it's going to leak out. It'll still pool in here. I must have lost my little boblin fish. He flopped for too long and then gave up the ghost. C'est la vie. Let's get some more ceramic being built. Oh, I had my plumbing here. And I'm going to need to make a circuit of like a cooling circuit. And I think I want the circuit to run along this top row, because I'm piping out hot iron along this conveyor belt. So I imagine there will come a time when I want to cool the iron with some of this piping here. Alright, so I've got this circuit. It's coming into here and out there. So in here, you know, maybe I want to double team. So once this stuff gets drained, I will use this plumbing line that I've already got here. And I think I was having problems with this stuff overheating. It's overheated again. Well, it'll help. It'll be cooled off a little bit. The lamps are still generating heat. But once I move the cooking out of here, that should alleviate a little bit of that pressure. And in the meantime, I can run some cool water kind of nearby to help just keep the area at a comfortable temperature for growing plants. Alright, so let's get a loop here. How far up am I going? Pretty far up. So maybe the water will come out here, come across. Sure, let's go straight. All right. So we'll just run our cooling loop out that way. Pips. And is this almost done? Let me think about what else I need here. Let me look closely. Alright, so shipping. We've got shipping that hopefully will circulate around here. Oh, is there a little bit of sedimentary? Let's just practice here. Oh, I don't have the power set up yet. Let me look at this top layer. Let's sweep everything here. And everything here. Okay, let's see, power. So power, this is not needed, but I'm going to power the aqua tuner, the loader, the sweeper, the shutoff. And when we're done vacuuming this up, I'm going to run this power. It's going to come in here. It's going to be in a vacuum, so it won't transfer heat. Down through here. Okay, that should work. Let's get that heavy wet wire finished. What's going on here? No storage for steel available. That's crazy. Manufacture material. Let's put the steel in there. Okay, so now we've got a place for the steel. Alright, I'm still examining this. We're going to have the steel there. We've got no of those pipes. The plumbing looks good. All these three things have exits. They can drain the water out. And we've got a loop that's going to circulate around. Maybe I'll run one thing through here just to be sure it's working. Let's get another gold. Just to make sure that that plumbing is working all right. These are not powered yet. Oh, we've got the steel out of there. Good. We can deconstruct that ladder. And then I'll put a heavy watt joint plate. You know what? Do I have enough? Maybe I'll go bonkers and put a super heavy duty one in here. Nah, I don't need it. Okay, joint plate there. Then everything should be powered up. I need my cooling loop finished. So, you know, maybe I will... Do I finish that loop right away? Okay, the water comes out and down and around. These are too hot. In the short term here, let's get an emergency temp shift plate. Let's just cool this area down pretty good. There we go. That'll get it all nice and chill. Meantime, plumbing. We're going to plumb around. And do I come back up? What's going on with these pipes? Okay, that pipe's not in use anymore. So just for the short term, I will pop over here to this pipe. Uh-oh. Thought it was not in use, but apparently it is. Okay, so this pipe will come up. This is my cooling loop pipe. I'm going to keep bringing it up. Join it in here. That's not needed. Let's even go ahead and split it there. Get that back in business. So that should have a full loop. Whoops, I don't want that here. Okay, so that should complete the cooling loop. Alright, so we got a full cooling loop with nothing in it. So let's put some water into it. Like that. And to stop it from, to make sure it gets nice and full, I'm going to, I can temporarily break it right there. So it'll come in, it'll fill up, and when it's backed up, then I can shut it. Okay, so we got a cooling loop done. Let's see if this is working here. I'm gonna, this conveyor belt, only let it through if it's below 10 degrees. And I see sedimentary rock, so here I'm going to grab sedimentary rock. So let's see for the shipping. Hopefully we sweep it up, put it in the conveyor belt, and it flows through. Only it didn't. It got stuck immediately. Got blocked. Why is it blocked? Went in here. Should have gone through here. Should circulate around. And why isn't it feeding into here? Alright, let's, is that into here? Okay, I guess it just wasn't the full circuit. Alright, that fed around. And this should be, what's the temperature? 35. So it is above 10. Okay, so let's say below 10. So it's good to say it's not below 10, so it's not going to allow it to exit. Instead, it's just going to keep circling around. Alright, so it's not cold enough, so it's going to just circle around. But I'm going to say as long as it's below 100, then give it the green light to come out. Although it's going to get blocked because I haven't finished building all this stuff. Alright, so that looks good. Plumbing is coming in, and it appears to be getting oh, it's getting stuck because... Alright, anytime the temperature is above 25, let's go ahead and run it. That'll chill it down. And it looks like I got a bunch of stuff here to sweep up. But it just says doesn't like sandstone, no storage available. Why am I not storing sandstone in here? Uh-oh. Oh, that's the stuff leaking. I guess I knew that was going to happen. But it should be cooling it down enough to make these things... No, they're still too high temperature, but some of it's running. Alright, why is sandstone not getting stored either? Let's get these seeds in here too. Alright. I think I'm done with this stuff. I can move these. These people can sleep up here where they've got nicer bedrooms. At some point I'm going to probably look and make some more of these ranches. Are these guys starving? They're not starving yet. They must have gotten something to eat. I don't know what, but... And I've got lots of hatches here, so if food gets low I might go on a killing rampage and make a bunch of barbecue. Alright, these guys, let's bring them all down to that lower level as well. By the pips, which I forgot to manage. Pips. Alright, keep pipping away. There we go. Oh, that was fast. Let's go to grab another one right away. As I watch. Alright, I'll come back to them. Alright, we've got one conveyor chute's done. And I think I'm going to put the tiniest little drop of water in here. If I put a little bit of water in there, that'll push the air out. I'll seal it shut with a little bit of water in there, and then run it till the water freezes. That's going to be my plan, I think. And then when the water freezes, I will take the ice out and put in a little bleach stone. So I'll fill it with a little pocket of chlorine. And that little pocket of chlorine should sterilize any food that gets in there to get rid of any germs. And then I'll have to freeze it with a cycle of really, really cold air or hydrogen. Aquatuner. Nope, not aquatuner. The regulator. Out of steel. If I would have put that... Where would I want to put that? Maybe right here. Okay, so I will have... ceramic insulated pipes coming out. They'll enter here. Oh, I don't... Oh, and I think I need steel pipes to really transmit the heat. So let's go like steel pipes in. And then insulated pipes back to there. Let's see what we've got for printers. Grab fertilizer, I guess. And let's try making some steel. Where's my new... I gotta get this thing running here. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, it's still gonna cycle around because the conveyor belt isn't finished. And I've gotta get... I would like, just for my own sanity, I want to get this stuff all cleaned out of here. Just get it all swept up, and then I will seal it in. Let's go ahead and try this with some steel. We're out of iron. Okay, let's make a little iron first. Let's make 2 iron and 2 steel. It looks like it's all been cleaned up. Oh, and this is running now. We came to a blockage. Okay, let's construct that in there. So we should have water somewhat below 25 degrees coming through and out. It's coming out at 20, it's going in at 26. Looks fine. So this should be a... Oh, there's oxygen in there! How the heck does that happen? I was sure that this was a complete vacuum. Oh boy. Okay, let's deconstruct that. I gotta vacuum it all out again. Is this... Yeah, there's oxygen down there. What happened? Alright, let's get a pump going. This is gonna be the... drive me insane here. Alright, for the short term I'm gonna finish that through there. And let's get these both pumping oxygen the same way. And ventilate it out of there. This should be a seal. I have no idea where that oxygen came from. Next time I'll double check. Maybe I just didn't look closely enough at this. Alright, pips. Alright, what's going on with the pips here? Oh, they don't like that because there's plants down here. Okay. I gotta dig up those plants for them to keep planting. Okay, let's dig this stuff out. Might be easiest to make a ladder down there. Although when I do that, they're going to run and start planting or doing who knows what madness they're going to get into. Still faster than going this long way through here. Which there might be... Oh no, that's kind of a dead end. Yep, we already have pips running down here, getting into trouble. Oh, those idiots. Okay, let's get this done. It's all oxygen. And it's all getting backed up. It's such small amounts. That's fine. Oh, I don't want them grabbing. Okay, so at least... Are the pips... Any pips down in here yet? No, the pips are all done, so they're stuck up there. It's just a matter of digging up these plants so that they will plant. Otherwise, what happens is there has to be like 3 or less seeds in a radius, and these are getting caught in the radius. Alright, so now they'll plant right there. Oh, but I dropped all the grub fruits fell down. This was the worst possible place to plant this ladder. Okay, let's deconstruct that. And I want to move it over a space. Yeah, I dropped down all my grub fruit seeds, so they have no seeds available up there anymore. Meanwhile, we'll still have micrograms of oxygen that we need to deal with. And there's no longer anything in here worth saving. I think next time I'm just going to leave the... I'm going to leave the vents in. I don't care if I've got a little extra vent. Oh no, I can't do that because this will overheat. Oh no, they made them out of... I made them out of steel. Kind of dumb, but... Oh, and what's going on here? No wire, that's my problem. Automation wire for this guy. There we go. That's going to be, oh, that's going to be active pretty soon in 6 cycles. What are we doing down here? Is this active? Yeah, it's already seeming to be like it's getting active. Okay. This is sealed in here. A little bit of what? Is that polluted oxygen? A little polluted oxygen. But for the most part, chlorine. I think I can live with that. It'll try to shut down my OCD for a little bit. Okay, we want a little drip of water. A little drip of water here. Maybe I can sweep up some of this stuff and sweep it. Oh, the water is not cycling through. Looks like I've got a break in my plumbing line here. There we go. Let's get the polluted water through. Oh, and this completely drained. Alright, I'm gonna add a little more water here, just... Oh, I think I purposely did that. I purposely broke it so that the water would all keep filling up the tank. Although that is plenty of a tank already. That's a good amount. Let's finish that. We're down to micrograms. Someone's starving. Food is good though. How are the pips doing? Okay, so here is where I need to move my seeds to. Got this stack of 192, sweep it. Let's prioritize it so they can get back to work planting. Just for the heck of it, let's make a little bit more ceramic. Oh, let's wrangle you up, put you down below. We've got a little drop of water here, so I'm done with that. Now it's a matter of getting this water. Oh, did this get taken care of? Let's check the power. I guess so I ran this, even though I necessarily didn't want to keep running it. So if I go like that, then I've shut off the power to the rad bolt generator. Let's check where we're at. Rad bolt generator. Yeah, it'll lose its power pretty quickly, or lose the rad bolts that it had stored up. But that's fine. Okay, so the power is still going to the rest of my stuff. And while I was at it, it occurred to me, I might have talked about this before, but coal is going to run out. Coal is down to 17 tons. So maybe I want to have some people running on a little, what are those things called that they can run on? The hamster wheels. Just to kind of supply general power. Is this sealed up? Nope, we still got oxygen in there. We put some hamster wheels in here. Just in case I run out of coal, I'm going to need a backup. Put some heavy watt wiring in. So this should be running first. Coal is lower priority. we doing for oxygen? Or still have 70 micrograms, and over here 100. Yeah, it looks like a ways to go to get that all vacuumed out. Let's get a little more steel. See how the temperature is running. It's hot in there. Oh, that's very hot. You know what? Let's not do any more steel. Let's wait till I've got this resolved a little bit. Where's my plumbing going? Okay, so the plumbing should go through here. This is filled up. Okay, with that being filled up, I can shut that off and finish that. So now I'll have a permanently circulating water that hopefully will help to keep this area cool enough. Those guys are busy producing phosphorite for me. That's good. Right, Pips, how are you doing? Yes, okay, well, they're back in business. Let's keep planting more seeds. Alright, plant another seed here. Oops, they must be on a stuck forever loop. There we go. So we've got water coming out, and if it's ever above 500, let's go ahead and pump it to fill up my reservoirs. So it'll fill up the reservoirs and then it'll back up into here, and hopefully that'll be a nice little buffer zone. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and sweep up everything that's in here, just to make things a little cleaner. Oh, these guys. Let's get you guys employed. Where are my Pips at? We got 1, 2, 3, a lot of them up there. Okay, let's... Sweetles and grub grubs. Okay, let's put some Sweetles and grub grubs down here by the Pips. Where did I see them? Here we go. Alright, you guys get to work. Any other Sweetles around? Right, these guys are running on here. Maybe I'll make this a priority 1 or 2. That's kind of like only in your spare time I want you doing that. Otherwise, I want you to keep working on other stuff. What are we doing here? Okay, we've got our other water. Let's deconstruct that. Vacuum it out. And let's get some nice cold tungsten metal tiles on top of here. What are we doing for power? Okay, and I may want to go ahead and run this power over here and over to here. You know, it's a little waste. I mean, I'm just trying to clean things up. It might even be better just to come straight down. Let's do that. Just go like that. There we go. And this thermal regulator, I'm going to want to cycle some really cold I'm going to cycle a really cold hydrogen through here. let's see about this. Where's my automation? But I don't want it to be so cold that it freezes and becomes liquid hydrogen. Let's get a thermal sensor in here. This will be my control. This will be where I manage to keep things at a steady temperature. Uh-oh. I want to make sure I have conveyor rails coming in here. I don't know if I can reach those. I don't know if I can get to this inside conveyor rail. It says I can reach it. And I'm going to need some medium here. Okay, this is going to control this circuit there. I'm going to have a temperature. This is my main temperature control. And I'll put a little drip of oil in there. Let me sweep up some oil if I can. There you go, sweep up a little oil. Alright, these guys are happy. They're not getting much carbon dioxide. Which is fine, I guess. Oh, look at all these guys. Holy, I must have been picking up some of those guys every now and again. More shine nymph eggs. Sure. Why not? I'm going to have some powerful radiation here. Maybe I can make diamonds later. I don't think I've ever made a diamond press, but I know that uses rad bolts. Oh, and this filled up with water. Okay. Let's pump some of this stuff out as well. And put that into our main circuit here. And where's my automation? Anytime it fills up to here, let's drain it down a little bit. Like that. There we go. Let's make sure it's powered. There we go. Okay, how are we doing here? I think we're in business. I think we got a vacuum. Let's be absolutely sure it's a vacuum. Okay, I'll try this again. Let's deconstruct these. I will leave the piping in, but I'm just going to take out the pumps because I can recycle that steel. This thing, why is it still circulating? Oh, because now it's 90 degrees. If it's below 100, it should go out. Why is it not? Oh, because it's still blocked. Because I don't have a drop-off point for it. There it is. Now the conveyor will come down here and it'll drop out anything that it finds in here. This, let's allow it to be everything. Anything it finds in here will get swept up. And once that's gone, I can start sealing it in. Right, I think those are gone, so it's time to seal it up. And I'm going to seal it, why not, with a little ceramic as well. Still a vacuum. Okay, let's go ahead and make some iron. And this is not working. Why is there no... Okay, the water is pumping through there, kind of slowly. Is it backed up? Did I pump too much water in here? Yeah, I think I have just a little too much water in here. So maybe all I need to do is extend this cooling loop a little bit. Where do I want to extend it? You know, just go run it over here and then back. Something like that. we go. That little extra loop should take up a little bit of extra space. And it can't hurt to cool this area down a little bit more. Alright, we've got water cycling through. This room should be sealed and should be no oxygen in there. Oh, we're over an hour. Alright, I think this is good. This is almost good. I was going to drip a little bit of oil in here, crude oil. I think I did sweep up some crude oil earlier. Just get that done. Let's see what happens if I dig in there a little bit. Alright. So hopefully we're have someone delivering some crude oil. Yes, we've got oil on its way. Let's make sure I vacuum everything up from around here. You know, I also want to, let's seal this thing in as well. I want this to be a nice tight seal here. And I'm going to drip some oil in here as well. Because this is going to heat up. I'm going to seal it in. And my cooling loop should run through there also. Just to keep it from overheating. So I'm going to run this over. I'm going to run around. Let's go back here. Oops. These are not the most efficient. Okay, we'll go that way, go this way. Cut this off. Something like that. Okay, so that'll cool this little operation up. Did I get my drip of oil? I've got a drip of oil, okay. Let's deconstruct that. With that oil being monitored. I want to put some more oil in here. Or I could put petroleum or just about anything in there. But I've got oil to spare. Let's go ahead and mop it up. Some more. Alright, we're getting past time. So, next episode, I'll make sure this is running properly. I'd like to see some steam coming out of here. And these running, that will make me happy. I would also like to see this kick into gear 3 cycles to make sure that's running. Well, I've got iron. Let's go ahead and start making steel. Ceramics, and I'll finish up this, and I will have to move my cooking stations under here and figure out a way to get food into these little frozen chambers. Oh, we didn't build this conveyor rail. Why not? What's that little dot there? It's trying to build something, it looks like. Conveyor rail, radiant gas pipe. I don't know what that little, maybe it's just a little graphic glitch. There's nothing to cancel either. Okay, well, I'll save the game, and when I reload it, hopefully that's fixed. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.